Okay, I recently got the ElectroHub kit from FliteTest, and here you go. So here's the first one, and then here's the second one. So we're going to be building this today. So what we're going to do first is we're going to actually put these booms in. So we're just going to put the screws in there. We're not going to tighten them down. We're just going to put them as an estimate so we can use it as a guide for how long we need the wires for this. Now I'm like upgrading this from a quad I'm already made. So this is why these I'm gonna have to cut these down and stuff. So first we're just gonna lay out it. Just gonna do the bottom so we can solder to it. And actually I'm gonna turn my soldering iron on too. Nice, good one. So first we've got to find the hole. So I'm just gonna put this through, and I'll come back to you soon. Right, so let's do one ESC. So the problem with this is we're gonna have to cut off these wires anyway. We'll actually do that. Actually, let's do that now. So there we go. I'm just gonna there you go. Now I'm gonna use this tape box here that some of the tape's got. I've got some nuts and stuff in here for the propellers and stuff, but I'm going to use this part for the rubbish part because I don't have a rubbish bin around here actually, and that's a thing. So we're going to need to also strip these wires. So it's going to probably need to come out. So we're actually going to have enough room. So we're going to just desolder these wires, and if it's not long enough, we can just maybe add a little extra wire or something. We'll figure it out. So first, let's actually, while we can, we'll take off the heat shrink and desolder these wires. So I'm just going to put this away to the side. Put those over there. Now I've got a nice sharp knife here. There we go. Okay, this camera's not going to focus. Okay, so now we're just going to do that 3 more times. So I'm just going to put these wires, I don't know where I'm going to put these wires. I'm just going to put them there for now. We'll move this one over to here. Yep. Alright, so let's do the other ones. So 4 ESCs soldered to the board, and that board is getting hot. There we go. Oh, it's actually in focus now. That's good. There you go. Long enough. So now let's solder these motors to it. So is that going to be long enough? Or these are all going to be too short, I guarantee. This, I think, these two are the longest, and neither of them fit. They're like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like just missing. Yeah, no. There we go. We're gonna have to cut these wires back and actually solder some more wires. So we're gonna cut them back a little, like maybe, well, what's that? Let's just slightly, just shy of an inch. Actually, I can tell you how much that is. It is, wait, 2.5 centimeters, or actually, I think that's an inch. Yeah, pretty much an inch. Just like really just short. So pretty much I'm just gonna cut an inch off this. So that gives me some room to solder some more wire on and stuff. Sorry you're not watching, but I'm just gonna. It's all cut in the same length actually. So I'm just gonna probably do that. A little bit shorter. You want a little bit excess. I think that's just gonna be good just here. So flip that around. I don't think these wire cutters are meant for this thick of wire, but I'm just cutting them anyway. I've got a photo of this quad. Like I just checked that these booms fit before like I did this, and I compared it to my old quad. So I'll put the picture of the quad up now. It's like the booms on the old quad was 40 centimeters, and the ones on these are about 25 centimeters. So it's not quite half, but it's nearly half. So it's a lot smaller. Now just to mention, this has been going for like, I think it was like, this is nearly like, this is my like 4th hour on building. This has actually been a long time. I think most of the time it was actually soldering, and then this ESC broken, testing it and all this stuff. That came second. So now we've got the basic layout for the quad. Now what we're going to do is we're going to include the second plate now. So that's pretty much all we had to do. We just had to undo that. Now we have to put it back, but with this second plate. So hopefully this has worked, but it's dark outside now. It's like 6 o'clock, so it's dark. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna. There's not gonna be any more soldering. Luckily, because that kind of took forever, like forever. Okay, so now let's put in the back ones first. I guess we do. There's no real order to which ones we do first, but I'm just gonna. So, put them in the hole. Now, they go like this. I'm going to show you the back ones, okay? Now, if you watch the FliteTest video, you should know what orientation they're going, but here's the back one, and then the front two go in this hole just there, and then this hole just there. So, I'm going to make sure all the wires aren't in any strain or anything. Ah, my radio is on. I probably should have done this one by one, actually. Just gonna put a lock nut on here. Just to keep it. In place. This feels strong, this kit. Sorry if my head's in the way, actually, it's because I'm just gonna do it too. I'm just putting the nuts on here, just finger tight. I'm gonna tighten that up later. Alright, I'm back. So we're just I think we're just tightening these up. So I'm just gonna check for any wires so they're not going to be damaged or anything, because I don't want that to happen. That would be terrible. See if we have another way to put it too. Right, so now I just set this. Change my bit to, I think it's this one, is it? Nope. Must be this one. Must be. Must be. Has to be. Must be this piece. Yeah, it is. Okay, so now tightening this up. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Sorry if you can't really see it. I'm not intentionally doing it. Right, so now I've tightened that up. This is getting really, that's rock solid. They said on FliteTest you can get the Allen key that's provided and cut. Yeah, I'll show you. Here it is. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. They said what you can do is you can take this, cut this bit off here, and put this in a drill and use it, but I got one of these and I'm using, I think it's a Torx bit. It works perfectly fine. You know, this is really good for me. So this is rigid as. This is way stronger than my previous. That as actually, if I'm gonna, that's rock solid. That's really good. Okay, so now we're gonna flip it over. Oops, I'm standing on a bit of stuff there. So now I guess we're gonna put it on the motor mounts, I think. So we're gonna need these, which I got from Bunnings. So these are M3 23, 25 millimeters long. Now I couldn't get lock nuts because I couldn't find them and I couldn't be bothered. So, but I knew I had locked up, medium strength. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put some of the tools back up here, just because I know I don't need them, just to clean the place a bit more. That should do. It's getting really messy here actually. I don't have, this is about a meter by, what's that, half a meter? Not terribly big. I'd like a bigger one, but this will do for now. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna put the motor mounts on. So this is what it came in. It came in this big sort of bag. I've got the landing gear here. Now I popped out all the Derrelin pieces. Actually, the Derrelin is kind of difficult. It's not the easiest thing to do. So, but these, I'll tell you what, they're really good. So I'm gonna just put them under left now. Right, so we're not gonna be using the stock screws because they're not long enough. So pour out everything into there. But we're gonna use the disc. Now, actually, these surprisingly fit, but only through a few holes. So I'm gonna have to get some. Yeah, so I'll use this bag here. Can I? Yeah, like I thought. Right. So I just. So I'm gonna put some Loctite out just here, just so I can put some Loctite on. Oh, this is the Hobby King Loctite. It is quite cheap. Well, there you go. We only need a dab of it. We don't need the rest. Okay, so what we're going to do is, so we're going to get the nuts and bolts. We're going to get 2 bolts, I should say. Put that back over there. Now these are now the ones supplied are 20 millimeters long. But these ones are 25 millimeters long. And actually I've got a crosshead screw here, so I'm going to have to I've got a screwdriver for that. So these are a lot longer. These are stock screws. They're a different head as well. So yeah, I'll get a new one to screw out for you, just to show. Yeah. And so here's the difference. Just here. The darker one's the one that's supplied, and then this is the one I bought. So yeah. Wait. I also have to get some nuts. So okay, so I think I'm gonna dip this into the stuff. And then I'm gonna. I haven't done this before, so I don't know exactly. Okay, so this goes on here. Maybe this goes this way. probably make it easier if I take this off and put the bit that actually fits in this. Probably easier if I take the mounts off first. I'm gonna have to go all over my fingers. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put that on, and actually I'm just gonna, where's the, right, what can I use? I think I'll use this piece here. Just put some Loctite on there. I'm gonna need to put some more, get some more Loctite out too, because that's not enough. Alright, I'll leave that there. So now we want to get the nuts. Where are the nuts? Here we go. Now I don't know why it comes with 18 bolts but 24 nuts. 24 of these little things and 18 bolts. I kind of guess because I don't know if these actually fit, to be honest. They do. That's good. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get a screwdriver. Oh, that's lucky. That would have hurt my foot. There we go, that's the bottom there. Now we screw this on. Oh, that's rock solid actually. That is really good, that mount. I just got to undo it a bit because I've actually put it in the wrong spot. That is rock solid. I'm not joking. That is pretty. That's really good. I'll just zoom in for you. Wrong way. Look at this. That's really strong. That is only twisting because of the wood. I can't say anything bad about that. That's really good. bits here. Now another thing I did with these DC750s was actually glue, use epoxy to glue the what's going on. I'll show you that in a second. But this is what I keep forgetting to undo. If I zoom in, do I have to? Hey, so here we got I've epoxied this around. I've epoxied this onto the here. I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see it, but I've epoxied this down, so this is solid. So this isn't, if I'm in a crash, this is not gonna come off. And another good thing to do is to actually go over the top with epoxy too. Where this one's more a risk of breaking at the. Oh wait, this one's more of a risk because this one I didn't put epoxy over the top, and so it kind of came, the glue, it lost its joint, so it's still okay at the moment, but I'm going to probably glue it. Okay, now I've done it. Now one thing you don't want to do is lose your grub screws like I so nearly did. So now we're going to put on the landing gear. Now, I'm just going to actually put these back, the motors just slotted in, just so they're not all over the place like they are now. Actually, there's one of them. Hey. Almost not long enough. Oh, that's it. Alright. Now this is actually getting slightly heavy now, but this is looking really cool. Now I'm going to put the landing gear on it. So now we've got the Darwin landing gear. Now there's actually extra cable ties, which is good because if you're just starting out, you might not have zip ties or something. So this is good. Or they might break or something really easy. I know how easy they break. So let's do this. So put one through like this. Actually, and then you do another one. Now I could have painted the booms black, but I didn't because well, this is the first quote, and I like this colour wood because the colour wood we've got here in Australia is it's more of a whitish colour. There we go, here's the wood here. Okay, so here's the difference. This is like whitish wood. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but if I zoom in maybe. I go over to this corner here. There you go. I don't know if you can see the difference, but there is a difference. This wood here that's supplied is more of a reddish colour. There you go. Just go. Sorry, I'm just wanting this perfect. Okay. So this is more of a whitish colour. I kind of like this colour wood actually. I like the reddish wood. It's more. So yeah. So this is what it is here that I've done so far. Now it's probably better to go under the. And I've also put one of these the wrong way around. Now it's probably better to go under the wires rather than over. It's probably better. I think it's better for your cables actually. FliteTest do this too. They go under. Like they said something like, oh, if you need to replace something, you don't have to undo these as well, which is actually good. They've kind of got a point. There you go, that's really good. And where's the cutters? Here we go. Just use some wire cutters, is fine. Now don't cut the wires off, otherwise, you know, good things don't happen. And then you have to resolder and yeah, all that blah blah blah. Put it this way, you won't want to do it. So I suggest not. So I'm just going to do the rest of this and I'll be back. Oh, here's it done with the landing gear on. This is actually quite a good landing gear actually. What I've noticed is that this packet that is supplied for the landing gear is actually a lot thinner than all the others. That's kind of weird, but it's okay, I don't mind. I like the thicker ones personally, but that doesn't matter. Thicker ones you can reuse, I guess. So this is what I took with the GoPro. This is the camera mount I made. I used this, I used some super glue. I didn't use the hobby CA something. I'll show you what I used. There's a brush on Selly's Quick Fix. Dries in 30 seconds. I don't know if you can see that. Bump the microphone there. Focus. There you go. It's 5 mils. That's what I used. Sticky and dries in like 30 seconds. That's kind of cool. It gives you some time, but I guess also it slows down. So, here you go. It's pretty completed. I've still got some stuff to do. I'm probably gonna have to. I'm gonna zip tie it. I'm gonna get some zip ties as well. But before I do that, I'm gonna drill this out. I'm gonna put this in. So I'm gonna take out all the screws. Now these are 25mm screws. That's how I knew these are 25mm screws. That's how I knew to get the 25mm screws for these motor mounts. So I'm just going to take them all out because we only need two of them. So I've got everyone except for one out, and I believe. Whoa, this is tight. I believe it's this one. Yeah, I believe it's that one. Alright, so I need some nuts. I've got some nuts there. No M4 nuts in this except for the actual one. Where did that other bit go? There it is. Sorry about this. So what I'm doing is I'm pretty much just doing up the nut here for the Alright, so there's one part. Now I believe you have to drill the second part. So I'm going to get the drill, cordless drill here, and drill through the hole. I'm just going to make sure it's centered and stuff. Usually I can't drill straight holes, but I believe that was actually quite a straight hole actually. So let's put a screw through that. Where's the 25? There's the 25. Before I do that, just want to get rid of the excess bits. of wood. Bits of excess wood here. Where that dot go here? Where did the nut go? Here it is, this one. I believe I got 4 more nuts, I think it was. Oops. Sorry about this. But what I'm trying to do is just trying to do the top one. There we go. Alright, so now, where's this? There it is. And there we go. I think that's the end of my quad actually. Okay, now we're just actually gonna tighten these grub screws up. You probably wanna put some Loctite in these too. Actually I might do that. Wrong screw. This is gonna be it. So, I'm gonna finish this up, put the props on, and then that'll be it. I'll show you an update. I haven't put the propeller on here, but I've all put the Loctite in. So this goes the right way. I've checked with the KK2. So now what I'm gonna do is I've got a nut, just a normal nut, not any other special nut, just a nut under there. Then I put that on top. Then what I'm gonna do now, I don't know what these things were for. They came with the original camera plate, so I just kept them. And I'd use them as washers put them on top, just there. Then I put a lock nut on top of that. And that's how I complete my propellers. Now I had green here because that's what I had. Now these are 11-inch props. These are, I believe, they used a 9-inch prop, so these are a bit bigger, these propellers. But these I think give out like 900 grams of thrust, which is going to easily lift this up. Just make sure it's not over tight and it's tight enough though. That should do that. There we go. That should do. Now I'm gonna put that one at the top for battery, and I'm gonna test this other one here. So we've got this one here. So now we're gonna test this one. This one should go the opposite direction. Yeah, that goes this way. Yep, they go the opposite direction. So now I will take that one out just for safety and put the opposite propeller in. Now if you guys were wondering, I was going to power this whole quad with an 800 milliamp hour battery. Well, you were wrong. I was not going to, because it's just for testing, and like, it is the first battery I grabbed. And so yeah, this is pretty much completed, except for I'm going to now mount the KK2 board, and actually I'm going to reroute these wires. Just so it looks... Oh, better turn my radio off. Some feature I have on there. So... Okay, so now we're gonna probably want to mount it towards the back of the quad actually. Probably about here. Like, no, it's not gonna be perfect. Like, here's the ruler. Like, that's probably in the path. Like, I don't have something big enough. Oh, here you go. There you go. Even then, that's not big enough. So, if I put two of these out, you can kind of see that it really needs to be back here. Yeah, it really needs to be back here where I've got it now for it to be a perfect X, but it's, as FliteTest said, it's not a big deal. And I need to have some room for the wires to come, so I'm just going to put it in front. And so I'm going to do this. Take off the red stuff, or the... Okay, no. Let's show another corner. There you go. Got that. There you go. Way easier to use a knife. So I'm going to try and get it level and centered. There you go, it's right under the FliteTest logo. That's going to look. Okay, here it is, complete in all its glory. I've got a video transmitter here, GoPro's gonna go here, video's getting ready to plug in. KK2s, everything's installed, all I have to do is fly now. See you later. Thanks for watching, please like, comment and subscribe. And that, yeah, so that concludes our quadcopter building. It's been a very long time and the batteries on this camera is huge and it's nearly running out. So see you next time on Random RC.